What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to teach you how to do the heel side front side 360. This is a very good first spin to learn. It is actually the very first spin I learned, and some tricks you're gonna probably already wanna know how to do are basically just a heel side wake to wake jump, and also maybe a heel side wake to wake front side 180. So the edge you're gonna wanna take is pretty much exactly the same as a normal heel side wake to wake jump edge, because you're gonna wanna have that straight up, straight down pop. Otherwise, if you're edging too hard and have a lot of tension, it's going to be a lot harder to handle pass. I do have the heel side wake to wake jump tutorial on my channel, so if you are interested, go ahead and check it out. Make sure you edge out about 3/4 away from the wake as possible. Once you're out there, make sure you pause and coast for a second and gradually let that rope start pulling you back in towards the wakes. Once this has happened, just get on a nice progressive edge about medium hardness back in towards the wakes. Now that you have a nice edge coming back in towards the wakes, make sure you get nice and squatted towards the bottom of the wake, and as you get closer and closer towards the top, make sure you really give it a solid push to try and get that straight up, straight down pop. One quick tip would be basically just making sure you edge all the way up and through the wake. Make sure you get that upward pop before you start spinning, because if you do try and start spinning early, it may drift you off axis or under axis. This could get you out of control. So yeah, just make sure you get your nice pop first before you try and spin. Now that you have popped and have your straight up pop, as soon as you have released from the wake, you can sort of take this handle with both hands, sort of start pulling it over to your rear hip, and as you initiate that rotation and get that strong pull, you can let go with this front hand and continue pulling this handle all the way over to your lower back. After you have initiated your spin by pulling this handle all the way over to your lower back, that's where you're going to want to make sure that you have already had this front hand ready. So once you have let go with that front hand, make sure you're already reaching for the handle so you can find it nice and early. So now that you have pulled this handle over to your lower back, make sure with this front hand you're reaching and looking for it. You can grab that handle right here, finish unwinding that 360, spot your landing right here, bend your knees on impact, just ride away edging from the boat on your heels. There are a couple problems I do see people having a lot when attempting their first 360. A lot of the times they will just never ever look for that handle with their front hand. So they will initiate that rotation, but their other hand will just be up here. They never look for it. They do a 360 and they never even get remotely close to getting the handle. Even though they say, oh, I'm trying so hard, they're not. Their hand is way up here, and yeah, they just never get the handle because they never try and reach for it. Another problem I see a lot of people have, which is actually the problem that I used to have, would basically be that they would reach for the handle early, but if they didn't get the handle straight out of the gate, they would like sort of freak out because their back is facing the boat or are scared that they're not going to finish the rotation. So they sort of just give up early, and there's actually still a lot more time left that they don't know about. So if this is happening to you, just make sure you don't let go with your original hand until the handle is actually in your other hand, because sometimes the handle pass will happen at the peak or even after the peak of your jump. So there is a lot more time to get that handle than you actually think. If you are having a lot of trouble with this trick, make sure you just slow down the boat a bit and try it one wake first. And yeah, once you get that, then you can speed the boat back up and then try it wake to wake. I'm just gonna give you a quick little summary of the heel side, front side 360. So basically you're just gonna be 3/4 away from the wake outside the wakes. Make sure you pause there for a second, coast for a second, gradually get on a nice progressive edge back in towards the wakes at a nice medium-ish speed. As you get to the wake, make sure you're nice and low. As you get closer to the top, make sure you're pushing and pushing and pushing till your legs are straight to get that nice straight up, straight down pop. After you have released from the wakes, make sure you take that handle, pull it on over to your lower back, your rear hip to initiate that rotation. After you have done that, make sure your front hand is already reaching for that handle so you can try and find it as early as possible. Once the handle is in your front hand, you can finish unwinding that 360, spot your landing, bend your knees on impact, and just ride away, edging away from the boat. that's how you do the Heelside frontside 360. If you guys like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Comment below on what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future, or what kind of tricks you guys want to learn. Also, feel free to comment if you have any questions with this trick or any other tricks I've done in the past. I'll make sure to get back to you and try and help you out as much as I can. Also, if you are really struggling with a trick, make sure to just message me on Instagram and send me a video of your attempt, and I'll try and get back to you and do the best I can to help you land that trick. I will be out here making wakeboarding videos every second day forever, so make sure you guys subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.